Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle New York by Night, Season 1, Orphans in the Dark. My name is Max, I will be your storyteller this evening, and I am joined as always by our fledgling coterie of vampires as they explore their first nights as the Damned. As I tend to do, I'll give a little bit of an intro in a moment. Before I do, just a quick reminder, this is the Vampire the Masquerade show. We are using OG second edition rules with a smattering of revised edition rules as well. But of course, as and where appropriate, rules may be tweaked in the moment because something might be a bit cool to do that may not conform to the regular rules. And that's my right to do so, and I'll fight you if you think differently. And also as well, of course, being Vampire the Masquerade, viewer discretion is advised. Thank you, Derek, for the backup. We will start, as I say, with a little bit of history for you, just to set the scene. In the wake of the cholera epidemic of 1832 and the drought of 1835, the city of New York undertook one of the greatest engineering feats of the age, the Old Croton Aqueduct. Along a route surveyed in 1833 by Major David Bates Douglas, engineering professor from West Point, the aqueduct was constructed between 1837 and went into service in 1842 and provided fresh water from the city from the Croton River north of Sleepy Hollow in Westchester County for some 50 years. 50 years? Yeah, it's about 48 years, in fact. Excuse me. Bringing water 41 miles south in a process that took about 20 hours. Superseded by the new Croton Aqueduct, which was completed in 1890, the old route continued to serve the city until 1955. Today, in 2001, parts of the network can be walked by tourists, but one of the older, lower levels of the old aqueduct. Well, in our world of darkness, far from the eyes of the waking world, this former lifeline of the city persists. A home for the homeless, the dispossessed, and even the damned. And it's here where we find our heroes, who have descended deeper underground in search of truth, enemies, and maybe, just maybe, allies. Okay, hello. How are we all this evening? I hope you're all doing well. If I can ask you just to go around the room and just say hello to the, not to the, I was going to say hello to the sun. Don't say hello to the sun because that's game over. No, yes. So we'll start this side. Bill, if you'd like to go first, and then we'll move around.
And at the end of the day, there's no one better at all. I'm the EST as far as everything else is concerned. I'm going to take over New York at some point or another. This said tight son of a gun. And don't mind the fact that my accent's really weird. Anyway, on to some lesser person.
Yep. Derek, if you'd like to go.
I am Sam Goldberg, a Bruja who likes to fight, as portrayed by myself, Grognard Piper. And might I say, Max, the storyteller, that was a wonderful intro.
And Chris?
I am Karis Ruane, and I agree with Andrew Teen.
And Clark last week.
Clark, excuse me. I'm Ken Chu.
I think Clark's taking this kind of being quite reticent thing a little bit too far, but we will see how we go. Okay, so just as a quick reminder from last week, as I said, you are down in parts of the old Croton Aqueduct, which runs north through Van Cortlandt or under Van Cortlandt Park, right the way up into Westchester County. You had arrived in the court, shall we say, of a Nosferatu known as Franklin or Franklin the Gatekeeper. Just to give you a bit of a recap of where exactly you are, you've come down this old tunnel. The section that you're on, it looks like it's been fitted with kind of like a metal grill sort of gantry, and you are on a platform in a section of the sewer that's slightly larger than the section of tunnel that you came down. The platform that you are standing on spans the width of the tunnel and extends for about 8 feet long, at the edge of which, over most of it, there is a guardrail that's about 4 foot high. On the left-hand side, up against the wall, is a barred metal gate. On that side, there is a gap which looks actually like where the sloped tunnel walls are. The lower part of the walls has been ripped away. So there's like a chasm spanning 6 feet. Beyond that is a continuation of a metal gantry that runs right the way into the distance, where about 30 feet away from you, it filters back into a platform covering the entire tunnel and disappears off into the distance, vaguely bending round to the left, beyond which you can see that there is some form of lighting further down there. On the right-hand side, there is a gap, a similar kind of gap of about 8 feet, and there is another metal platform on which Franklin is currently standing, staring at your group. On either side of the tunnel are various niches and alcoves, from which you've been able to hear this weird kind of chattering and whispering, and occasionally get a suggestion of some kind of movement. And the central trough beneath you is, you can smell it, it's quite muddy. There is sound of obviously running water. You're in an old water course, so not surprising. But there is also movement as well as of some kind of strange creatures down there. And I seem to remember that in front of you on the railing is a bloated looking albino python that's just kind of curled itself around the railing and is just sat there, maybe looking at you, maybe not, who knows. And as I recall it, there is the 4 of you. You have Carter's ghoul Cord with you as one of your chaperones, and also the Nosferatu vampire Bella Maya, who I'm just going to send you a thing in the thing now. I managed to do what the nearest I can imagine that she would have looked like in life, and obviously how you see her when she puts up her Mask of 1,000 Faces. So I've just sent that now. If Clark, you would like to do the thing. And that's kind of how she appears to you at the moment. And as we left it, Franklin was leaning across from his platform, staring at all of you, in particular at Andrew Taint and at Ken Cho. As I described him last time, obviously I said he's huge. He's pushing about 6'10". He's pencil thin. I showed you the picture the last time of his face. A couple of things you do notice about him. As I said, he seems to have these permanently glowing white eyes. And also, it appears that his fangs are permanent. You don't see, as he's got them as soon as he appears, and he seems to make no effort to conceal them, or possibly he can't. Yay. So as I said, yeah, he's taking a really long look at the 2 of you.
I lift my chin, let him get a good look at me.
Interesting. I'd heard that Carter had taken in strength. But I only expected 2. You've come all this way. What would you ask me?
I nod towards Karis. Go ahead, Tannis Half-Elven, the reluctant leader.
I make kind of a slight bow, nod towards him. Franklin Gatekeeper, power broker of information. We were sent by the acting prince. Well, shouldn't say acting prince. We were sent by. Should say we were asked to seek your assistance and to offer a trade, if possible.
He appears to be listening, but he's looking past you, and he's looking past all of you, and Bella, Bella. He kind of reaches out and goes like this to Maya, who takes a couple of steps back and tries to hide behind the four of you.
Perhaps information for information, an even trade.
I'll also step just barely noticeably, but noticeably in front to let her feel
hide her?
there's a little cover. Yes.
Okay.
And that may trigger
Okay.
something in Franklin, but one thing at a time.
Yes, it will, and we will come back to it. Okay. Yes. Yes. Information for information. And you have given me so much interesting information already. You seek the Sabbat. As he says that, you hear from these alcoves, and like the noise level kind of goes up, and this movement. The group you seek were once one pack. Now they are two. They were known as the Dogs After Dark, but they've changed their name.
Is that the pack that was led by? I described the James Dean looking one that was on a motorcycle.
Garvin. Yes, they're... The Sword of Cain are always fighting amongst themselves. Many of their pack were decimated in a civil war in the 50s. Garvin rose to prominence. I understand there was a challenge between him and a Bruja named Hugh Bannon. Garvin won, but then Garvin is the son. And again, there's this from the shadows.
What was that last part he said? The son?
Garvin is La Sombra.
Oh, La Sombra. I thought you said he was the son. I'm sorry.
No. Sorry. That's just me getting into character. You obviously he's a weird breathing thing that obviously he's a vampire. He doesn't need to, but it may be something left over from his mortal life. Maybe he had some kind of respiratory disease or something.
Bubbling in the lungs like he has consumption or something.
Yeah, exactly. We will come back very quickly then. So he does notice you stepping in front of Maya, and he just turns his eyes straight on you, Bill, and just stares at you.
I do my best to not move.
Okay. You staring back at him?
I'll stare back for a moment, and then I will
Okay.
look down. I'll glance down.
Okay, cool. We will do that another time then. There is a thing in Vampire called the face down, where a lot of time vampires do contests as well, just through a staring match. But obviously, if you do not wish to engage in that, then you don't have to. You can do. It's up to you. If you, I
would like to try. I thought this was going to be like a superiority thing, but if
it kind of is. But if you, but obviously, knowing what Andrew is like, it would be, if
That
you
is
want to have a
true.
go at it.
I was focusing on my etiquette, but I'm more than happy to resort back to my my nature.
Fantastic. Okay. Obviously, oh yes, just to remind you all again, we are new session, so you can restore any willpower that you spent last time back to full. Obviously, you don't need to knock off any blood though, because we're still in the same. So, right. Let me just find the face down. It is an extended action. I seem to recall. There we go. Okay, so it's not. It's going to be interesting. Oh, okay, so it's charisma plus intimidation. Your difficulty is your
Let's go.
your your difficulty is your opponent's willpower, and the first one to accumulate as many successes as their opponent's wits plus 5 is the winner, forcing the other one to look away. If you fail or if you lose, you can keep looking, but that would cost you a willpower point a round, and obviously you will eventually run out of willpower. So
Mm.
that's entirely up to you if you want to look away. So where's Franklin? Here we go. So charisma's not great, and his manipulation. Sorry, his intimidation is okay. Okay, so what's your willpower?
My willpower is 7.
Willpower is 7. Okay. His willpower is 9. So
Ah!
you are looking for 9s, and you need to get a total of 9 successes. What's your wits?
Huh, wait, it's wits? It's not charisma?
No. The roll
Oh,
is charisma plus intimidation,
my wits is
but
2.
your wits is 2. So he needs to get a total of 7 successes to beat you. You need a total of 9 to beat him. But I think your numbers are better, aren't they? Because your charisma's pretty good, isn't it?
My charisma's 5.
Your charisma is 5. Do you have anything that can apply that may cause your rolls to explode on this? Because you've got specializations in charisma, haven't you?
Mostly just the willpower, my violent nature, the overconfidence.
Have you still not taken specialities yet for your? I did mention it last week.
Yeah, one of them was seduction, and you said I get 2
Oh,
of them, so I guess I
yeah.
could use it in pure intimidation.
Okay, that would work. So your 10s will explode if you roll any. So first round. So yeah, charisma plus intimidation.
Okay, charisma plus intimidation. So I need I got 6.
You're looking for So you're looking for
9
a
and higher.
9.
Nothing there. I did get a 00. I got a 10. Oh,
Fantastic. So that's
a 10 is exploding.
yes.
So what do I do?
So you bank that 1 success and you re-roll it. If you roll a 1, it's just a fail on the re-roll. It doesn't take away from any of the other numbers.
It's a 6.
Okay, so
So I
that's
get 1
not really-
success.
You get 1 success. So this
Alright.
round. Okay, let me just keep track of this. So you've got 1. I've got nothing on here. So you are ahead. Next round, same again.
Same thing.
Yep.
Freaking 9s. Oh, is an 8 close enough?
No, nice try.
I did get 1 9.
Cool. So you are neck and neck at the moment. It's the
You
rest
got
of you obviously
successes?
standing there, just watching this contest of wills in amongst all of this whispering around you.
Round 3.
Yep. Oh, that's
2 9s.
not 2 9s.
Shit, I got 1 1. So 1 9.
One. I think that's going to put you ahead. Yeah, that does put you ahead. I'm still on 2. Okay, so it's 3-2 at the moment. Next one. Let's have a look.
I got an exploding.
Okay, he's on 4. He needs 3 more to beat you.
And I got another 1. Does that
So
count?
No, it's only on the first set of rolls on the first part of your dice pool that it counts. If the re-roll is a 1, it's just a fail.
Okay.
It doesn't take away from anything else you've got. So you got 1 success because of the 10. So you're
Again,
back
just
on
one
neck and neck.
Yeah.
So all of you can almost feel this kind of tension between these two vampires as they're sitting there locked, their eyes locked on each other.
1 success.
Not lovingly, obviously.
And that's it. Just 1 success.
It's close. I've got 1 as well. So 5 apiece.
And and I have to get how many? He has to get how many?
He needs 7. You need 9.
Nothing. 2 8s. Nothing.
Nothing. So he's 1 off. I'm on a 6. You're still on a 5.
Shoot. 1 more and he wins.
Yes.
Nothing. 1.
Okay. He does have 7. So it is up to you. You can either lower your eyes and take the L, or you can spend a point of willpower and keep looking.
How many do I
But
have right now? I've got 7 also.
You've got 6. He's got 7, which is what he needed to beat you.
Let's find out what happens if we keep on going. I will lower.
Okay. So what will happen now is, because technically he has 1. So, but if you want to try and keep going, it's a point of willpower too. Oh yeah, no, I suppose that would work. Yeah, no, yeah, we would go another round, and again, it's up to basically who runs out of willpower first. So, once if you both get to your numbers, then it's just who's prepared to keep spending willpower.
Okay. Okay.
So, do you want to go another round?
I am going another round. I already started
Okay.
rolling. 0 successes.
Okay, so that is going to cost you a point of willpower to keep looking if you want to.
Yeah. Crap. I will go for another round.
Okay.
I'm so stupid.
I will say then. Oh, no, do it. Let's see how you do.
I got an explosion. I got another explosion.
Yeah, that can. Yeah, if it rolls again, yeah, you roll it again. It's a success, and you roll it again.
Dude, I swear to God, I got another explosion.
I believe you, honestly, man. I believe you.
Holy shit! 3 in a row.
Okay, that would put you to 9. And then you get a 1, but then that.
But your device has
Shut
to be
up.
unlocked for that.
Shut up. Sorry, it's my phone. That puts you on 9 as well. So you've both made your numbers. So there's no need to roll anymore. It's just who wants to keep spending willpower to maintain this non-verbal challenge. So
I
he's
will
definitely
break it by saying, "Who are you really?"
and you just get a slight sense of satisfaction, as obviously he has broken your will, or broken your gaze. Who are you, really?
Someone worthy, and becoming more so every day.
We'll see how long that lasts.
We'll see how long until you recognize my usefulness.
Okay.
As he takes a drink.
Yeah.
That's
As he
worth
takes a drink from the still water. I think a rat pooped in that. You don't want that.
At least boil it first, dude.
So he turns back to all of you. I think I have given you something. Now it is time for you to give me something. Your name.
Andrew. Taint.
I want to step up to him, offer my hand with respect.
You can't get to him. As I said, he's on a platform about 8 feet away from you down the tunnel. But you can certainly go up to the edge of the railing and gesture to him, certainly. He doesn't like getting close to people if you can avoid it.
All right, I'll tell you. I'll give him that respectful, nod, like I don't know you, but and I'll introduce myself. I'm Sam Goldberg.
I'll give you 2 pieces of information. I'm Karis the Seeker.
Yeah. Karis the Seeker. If you survive long enough to become part of Camarilla, we should talk.
Now, are there consequences? Can I be called out for lying if I say a false name?
Try it and see.
Okay. I'd rather not risk it. So,
That's almost that kind of thing as also the DM thing of, are you sure you want to do that?
all right.
It's up to no, yeah, I didn't mean all that, but yeah, it's entirely up to you. You can give it a go if you like.
Yeah, so I imagine Ken is giving a real thoughtful look, and the hesitation is real. And then finally, my name is Ken. As he relents.
Okay.
I'm Batman. No, okay.
Yeah, I'm Batman. Yeah, Cord obviously is just staying out of this. He is a mortal in this situation, so he's just there to keep an eye and make sure everything is okay. You may ask another question.
Franklin, you mentioned the Bruja Hugh. Was he destroyed? Or let me rephrase that. Did he meet final death?
No. I believe Mr. Goldberg's presence here is testament to that.
We'll look over towards Samuel and give him the interesting. What other information can you give us about the Dogs After Dark, or whatever they're calling themselves now?
I believe half of the pack call themselves Dog Sucking. They left the city 10 years ago. My understanding is they have gained a reputation for hunting dogs.
Did you say their name is Dogs Sucking?
Dog Sucking.
Dog sucking. Like
Yeah.
singular sucking a dog?
He just
He literally just goes, Sabat packs have the strangest names.
dog sucking. So dog eater wasn't descriptive enough. They needed. I'll say that to see if he actually chuckles.
He does again just do this kind of like.
So the pack that remained, Garvin the La Sombra still leads them, including the poop priest. I'll describe the poop priest that was with them.
I've heard of him. I believe he took the faction that left the city.
Okay, so the split came after we were embraced, the ritual at the cemetery?
No, the split happened 10 years ago. But I hear that they have come back together for whatever occurred last night.
So they at least had a temporary ceasefire or made the peace long enough to attempt something. Was there anything special about last night? as far as kindred is concerned? Anything like the stars were aligned, it was a blood moon, anything in particular that would...
Rumors, the event in Manhattan yesterday. Some say that was the work of Polonia.
And who is she?
No, now it's your turn to give me something.
What do you know?
No,
Hmm.
now it's your turn to give me something.
Ask your question then, sir.
Sorry, I just need to find something.
What
perhaps
is the
find it-
carrying weight of a swallow?
Is that what, European or an African swallow?
A 7-ounce bird can't carry a 1-pound coconut.
What is your favorite color? Oh, sorry. He asks. It seems very simple stuff. He asks your clans. He wants to know what clans you are.
I won't speak for the others, but I am apparently was embraced by the Gangrel, the city Gangrel.
I am called Setite. Let's not do this again.
And again, it's almost like that thing in The Mummy where they go, "Yeah, this happens a lot." As soon as you say that, again, this muttering and stuff from around you. There is possibly just a slight reaction from the snake, kind of twits its head and kind of
Do I speak partial
glances.
tongue?
No, you don't.
Okay, fine.
And Sam and Ken, do you wish to say anything?
Sorry, he was asking our clans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they tell me I'm a Bruja, whatever that means.
I heard that you are Hugh's child.
Is that what they call it?
Mm.
No disrespect intended to you, sir. It's just that we weren't given a choice. And what
Just
happened
about
to it.
don't give choices.
So
They expect only obedience.
you have to forgive us for what we don't know.
Mm-hmm. And that is information within itself. Ken?
I believe I am a mutt, but I am overseen by Baruch.
The Tremere bodyguard? I don't understand. You do not look like a gargoyle.
Baby steps. Work my way up.
I believe he's a thin blood master gatekeeper. What we refer to as a caitiff.
The clanless for you, your journey will be hard. You can have that one for free. What else would you wish to know?
Tell us more of Apollonia. Is she a high priestess?
He, Francisco Domingo de Polonia.
Ah, it's a he. Okay.
Of Clan La Sombra.
Also, listen, bro.
Embraced, I believe, around 1600. As we in the Camarilla have princes, the Sabbat have archbishops, cardinals. Everything is religion there. Polonio was Archbishop of New York, the Sabbat equivalent of a prince, before he was ousted 2 years ago. Some say he plans to retake the city. Already I'm hearing rumors of what the mortals are calling 9/11 was an attempt to do so.
And you
It
believe
may-
that
I don't believe. I simply observe the information as it comes. But carry on, you were going to say.
and you believe the information well, let me rephrase this. The evidence of both of the split packs coming back together again of the dogs after dark. You mentioned that it may have been related to Polonia's return, or that he may have had something to do with that.
I find it curious that on the same night as the mortal world suffers such a tragedy, that we, amongst kindred, are plagued once again by the Sabbath. Not just here in the Bronx, but I hear in Queens, Manhattan. Only Staten Island, I fear, may have been spared. But, well, there are reasons for it. Possible.
Another question for a question. So,
But this time I want you to give me something interesting. Tell me something.
Well, not to call Ken out, but he has when he embraces someone, he causes them physical pain rather than pleasure. So that may be a clue as to what clan he belongs to.
Possibly.
So, not necessarily information, but perhaps something to riddle upon.
I also send things that other people do not see. They seem very real to me.
That is not uncommon for the kindred. What do you see?
More than just images. I see flashes, a whole gesture. One time, I saw someone that appeared to be hanging from a rope, and the body slid off. And then another time, outside this place, there was someone perched on top of an awning, and the head fell off the body. All these things appear and terrify me, but no one believes.
You see Ray?
Can they harm us or me?
I will have to think on this for a while. I will come back to you with this interesting flaw that you have. It is suggestive. It is definitely suggestive. Sorry, you were asking me another question, Karis. What?
Will you permit us a few minutes to
take? You just, as soon as you say that, he kind of retracts, takes a few steps back across, sort of away from you, kind of hunches up against the wall, and he even kind of closes his eyes, and he just basically disappears, but becomes one with the shadows.
All right, I gather the group huddle.
Yep.
This is probably the last bit of juicy information we can probably get from him. So, what do you guys think we should ask him? Because I don't want to ask him something dumb and then we wasted the opportunity.
I don't know. What do you think the players coached?
He's like, "What are you wearing under those robes?" Damn.
Okay. Do
All
they
right.
know? Do they know the layers of one of these people?
Of one of the factions, the Dogs After Dark.
Yeah. If we know a layer, we know so much. That puts us in a high, tier of knowledge.
Sam?
I agree with that, actually. If we can figure out where they're at.
Potentially someone that we can take out or capture and interrogate? Or
I think that there's a lot that we can do if we figure out where Sandra is.
Which one was Sandra?
The one who bit me, the one who knows Ken. She's the one who lured Ken to the biting. It's called the siring.
So ask about her if he knows her layer specifically.
Yeah.
or at least someone that might know how to get to her lair.
I think as specific. Well, I'd say we'll call that a plan B.
Okay.
But then you plan B that information that you have, right? So I can't give you all the information since you couldn't give me all the information I asked for. But if we could find out where her layer is, that will lead us to every single other person.
If we can catch them, well, I should say, get to their lairs when they aren't there somehow. Perhaps being a little more stealthily.
Just where the layer is, I think is like that's a huge ask to know where they sleep.
If we could figure out where it's at, we could go in, and when they aren't there, and perhaps you find something to figure out where the other layers are.
Yeah, or force her to tell us, and then kill her anyway.
Yeah,
anyway, that's the whole purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ken,
what do you got?
Selfishly, I need to know more about Laureate or Laureate, however you say his name.
Laureate, as in like a poet, as in the poet laureate, which is LEAURT.
Yeah. My ass is grass if I don't get this guy off of.
That plane. Was the guy that's got to be brought alive to what's his nuts, the head of the gargoyles.
Point. We don't want Ken to die, and you did use some of his information. You kind of put him out there, so maybe we kind of owe it to Ken. Fine.
Okay. So Laureate, any information?
He's one of the Sabbat, so yeah.
Okay, so any information on where to find Laureate?
We want to know where Laureate's lair is. Yeah.
Okay.
Where his current lair is.
Okay. Franklin, gatekeeper.
Steps back again.
We've made our decision. We'd like you to tell us any information about the lair of the Sabbat Laureate.
You must understand that vampires guard the locations of their havens very, very religiously. For future reference, if you ever learn of anyone's haven, I would be very interested. That, unfortunately, is a question I cannot answer. The Sabbat of the city, those who remained after the Battle of New York, have been very, very careful to hide their presence. So instead, I will tell you this. I hear that Hugh Bannon and other elements of the pack are planning something public in the Bronx. Soon. Within a night or two. Exactly what my sources have been unable to determine, but whatever it will be loud and very public.
Thank you for your assistance. If we learn of anything more worthy enough to trade, we'll come back.
Well, as you are here, perhaps a trade, yeah. I have a small task.
A
Mr.
boon.
Cho. Sorry, hold on. Yes, Mr. Cho. How can I help?
I was going to ask, can I, at this time, try to mimic his appearance?
Oh, as you did before. You can certainly give it a go. Yeah.
Because I've been studying him this whole time, really taking in all his details, and so now I feel like I've had enough of
So
observing.
you're going to try and imitate Franklin?
Yes.
Okay.
This might be useful later on. I could impersonate him, and then.
Okay. So are you going to try and do it now, or are you just asking me as GM? Have you seen it?
Yes, I'm going to try it now. I'm going to attempt it now.
Okay. So it's going to be similar to how we did it last time because, as I said, it's slightly bending the extent of the power out of shape. So yeah, manipulation plus expression, plus performance, should I say, in your case.
Yep.
So it's going to be difficulty 7. I'll do it the same as it says in the book. Yeah, you say 4 successes.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to use a willpower to automatically.
Okay, so that's one automatic success. Yeah, no worries.
I have a 1 and a 6. That's not good.
So that takes away for your willpower.
Oh man, this is terrible. 2 more 1s.
Okay. This is literally looking like
my last 2, and then I have an 8 and a 1. So those knock each other out.
So that's a botch. So yeah, so it is a botch. So you attempt to make yourself look like him, and what you actually get is he looks like a 3-year-old's drawing of a Nosferatu come to life. Is what you've got standing next to you.
Oh man.
He does just kind of look at you, and he just cocks his head slightly. And
I
then
hit him in the shoulder and go like, "Knock that off!"
I'm gonna look over at Cho.
You're creeping me out, man.
What the hell is wrong with you? And then I'm now I look at Franklin and be like, "So what is this task you're looking for?"
Before I present my task, I will play my part of the trade first. Some information that will no doubt provoke a test. If you pass the test, then I will know that you are worthy of the small task that I have for you.
I like a challenge.
He takes a moment, like a pregnant pause, for effect, it appears, when he kind of gathers his thoughts. I have guarded this route in and out of the city for almost a century. Vampires of the Camarilla, or the Anarchs, or the independent clans may come and go for information. The gateway opens for 1 hour once a night, but for the Sabbat, there is only one way they can go. And that is out. And some of the information I have given you tonight is very fresh. Just takes a second to gauge your response to what he's just said. Give me a second.
I break the silence and I say, "What? What the bloody hell was that supposed to mean anyway?"
Can I have a perception plus alertness roll from everybody, please?
Oh, Chris is getting this one. Perception plus.
Alertness.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be 5.
1 success.
Okay.
If you make it 4, it'll be 3 successes.
Yeah, 2
Okay.
I have 3 successes.
Ken's got 2.
Brilliant. Okay, so all of you notice as he's in this kind of pause after he's finished talking and just before, or just as Andrew steps up to respond, Cord kind of just touches his head like, oh, jeez. Puts his hand against the wall and like, and then you see his hand go inside his jacket, like he's going for his gun. Guys, something's wrong.
Was it like gas? Like, I guess we don't have a sense of smell, but
No,
does it? Does
no. He kind of shakes his head like, I occasionally get, how can I put it? Visions.
And what's your vision?
There's danger down here.
I look back at Franklin. What's happening?
Maybe you're not as insightful as I'll say again. Some of the information I have given you is very fresh.
The Sabbat are coming down here now?
Perhaps they're already here.
Son of a bitch.
in the alcoves?
I turn back to Bella.
Yeah.
Like, how do we get out of here? Now.
At which point, from past him down where the corridor, as I said, kind of veers round to the left, you've all your reasonable rolls on your perception roll, so that's fine. I'm not going to make you roll again. You hear movement. You see a figure comes running around the corner. Those of you, certainly Sam, in fact, no, all of you, again, it's kind of hard a little bit to see because it's silhouetted, but you have got mag lights on you, so if you need to, you can try them down there. I'm not going to quibble too much. He looks like one of the other people that was there at the cemetery last night, not one of the ones that you had a name for. You see him run around the corner, carrying a gun, going, "Fuck you, Silhouette, you're going to get yours!" and starts firing towards Franklin. And you see movement beyond him, and you hear the sound of feet moving away. None of you have Auspex, so none of you have heightened senses, but Cord does have a dot in Auspex, so you see him just grab his ears because of this echoing sound of the gunshots through the tunnel. What do you want to do?
Anything moving? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Call it.
Okay.
Bella, make an exit for us now. Guys, go. I got the back.
Okay. Let's do.
Does Bella actually move?
That's a good question. Let me just have a look at.
While you look that up, I'm using the unseen presence to disappear into the shadows.
Okay, so you cannot be seen. I don't think you need to make a roll. I don't know if you need.
Yeah, it says no roll is necessary.
Fantastic.
Did you say the guy that shot at him disappeared then?
He's at the moment you can still see him. He's kind of framed, he's silhouetted in the light that's coming from around the corner, but you can hear the sound of other feet running into the distance,
Away?
running away.
All right, can I try to pursue or go after the guy with the gun?
Okay, so first off, let's take this in order. We'll go with so Ken disappears. Andrew is shouting at Bella. Let's see what she does.
Not shouting. Harsh
Not shouting. Sorry. So yeah. You're trying to plug her for assistance.
And since Sam is not following suit, not a problem. I can slip into shadows also. You can't.
Okay. So she, as you kind of turn to look, again, this whole situation is too much for her. Didn't get a good roll on her courage roll. She disappears. So at this point, I am going to ask for initiative rolls from everybody, and then we'll go from there. So, if I can have wits plus alertness, difficulty of 4, and then we will proceed in that order.
Nothing.
I got
Success
nothing?
and a fail, so
Six.
nothing.
Okay. And you got
All-
6, did you?
Yeah, all successes.
Fantastic.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes. And Clark?
6 as well.
6 as well. Okay. What dexes do Derek and Clark have?
Dex?
Yeah.
I have 3 dots in dexterity.
In fact, no, it wouldn't be dex. It'd be what's your relative wits, please? Because it's about speed of thought, isn't it? I think that's probably a better way of doing it.
3 dots also.
And Ken, you've got 3 as well. Okay, we'll come to that in a minute. So, Bill, you'll be going at the end of the round. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you got 0 successes, unfortunately. So, and I know, Derek, you just said you were going to do a thing. Yes. Okay, so you want to try and pursue this guy. So, as I said, he's a distance away. You have got this platform there. There is a gate, as I said, at one side. Obviously, there is a gap, so you have choices. You can either go for the gate, you can try and leap the gap onto the gantry on the other side. It's up to you how you want to approach this.
Which one appears the shortest route that I feel like I could physically do?
The quickest route would be to try and jump across, so you'd have to kind of like jump over the guardrail and span the distance, which is about 6 feet to get to the gantry, which is doable. It's, I mean, the way the game does it is, it would be a strength plus athletics roll, and each success would allow you to jump either up 2 feet or across 4 feet.
Would my potence have anything to do with it?
Your potence would apply, yeah.
Okay, fuck it, let's do it. That's gonna look badass. That's gonna be all like vampire, like.
And again, don't forget, I will remind people as well as always, obviously you do have the option of spending willpower. You can also spend a blood point to increase any of your physical stats. Point for point, you can increase any of your physical stats up to 1 higher than your normal maximum. So for you guys, you could put your strength, dex, or stamina with the right expenditure of blood up to a maximum of 6.
Okay, so
so you do have that option as well. Okay, so yeah, so what we're going to say, so it's going to be, as I said, strength plus athletics. You're going to do a running, you can jump, and it's going to be.
I will go ahead and. So I don't have athletics, so but I have a strength of 4. I will go ahead and spend a blood point to boost that 4 to 5.
Okay.
And then,
And that will be now. So that's now going to be 5 for the rest of this scene. Okay.
and then my potence. Do I roll that with it, or does that?
No, your potents are all, your potents for strength feats count as automatic successes.
Okay, so this is all going to be on top of 3
Yeah.
automatic successes. So we're going for ultra badass. What's my difficulty?
Standard difficulty. Standard difficulty 6.
Okay, so I have 3 more successes, so 6 total.
So as Andrew, you go, come on, let's get out of here. Ken disappears. Karis, you're kind of caught between what's happening with all of this, and you just see Sam take a few steps, leap up, probably 1 foot on the guardrail as you spring across and make this sort of 6-foot leap and land. Probably superhero landing on the gantry. Up to you. Yep.
Total super.
Fantastic. And he's over the other side. And this guy goes, oh, fuck! And starts retreating around the corner. He is. I didn't actually roll initiative for him, did I? Hold on a second. He is going on. Oh, he's going on a 4. So he does turn his gun towards you, but it's not his go yet. Ken, what are you doing this round? You disappeared last round. What are you doing this round?
A quiet retreat,
Okay, so you just got to back up the corridor.
please.
Okay. And then we're with this guy. He's going to take a shot at you, Derek. At Sam. Okay. Obviously, are you going to try and dodge, or are you just going to take it?
I'm dodging.
You're not. You're dodging.
I'm dodging.
Okay.
All right.
So dodge. So it's going to be your dex plus your dodge. Difficulty 6. Each success you get will take away from one of his successes. And I got 4 successes.
What's the difficulty?
6.
Oh shit. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So this is possibly going to hurt because guns are.
Because Derek only thinks like bricks.
Guns kind of can be devastating because with projectile weapons,
Eat a gun.
you get to add. So it's not just a question of hitting. Excuse me. The number of successes you get add additional dice to the damage. So guns are quite devastating in the game. Okay, it's got a shitty gun. Okay, so that's going to be 3 levels of lethal damage, which obviously you can try and soak.
How do I do that?
So your soak dice is your stamina, difficulty 6, obviously, and again, every success will take away from 1 wound level that you would take otherwise. If you have fortitude, then you can add those dice to it as well, which I don't think you do.
No, but I have stamina 4 with the specialty of soaking.
Yeah, so when you make your soak roll, if you roll any 10s, they explode and you can re-roll them.
All right. And normal difficulty 6?
Normal difficulty.
Well, I have 2 successes.
Okay, so you take a wound level. You are on bruised, so no penalties at the moment, but you have been clipped by a bullet. Chris, if you so choose to be hit, yeah, just yep. It's weird. Obviously, you take the hit, you feel it, but there's when you put your hand up to it, there's no blood or anything, but you have been damaged. Chris, what would you like to do?
So right now I saw this. I saw two guys disappear in the shadows, and one guy trying to do Captain America.
Yeah.
Fuck. This is every time you do cocaine. Don't start with that every time I do cocaine bit, because this only happens whenever you do cocaine.
I thought you were going to say this was about you. You picked the wrong week to give up sniffing glue, didn't you?
Fudge. What do you call it? All right, so I'm going to use celerity.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 point of blood to
Yes, it
activate
is.
it. Okay. And that gives me 2 attacks this round, or 2 actions this round, or does that count as an action?
No,
to
it gives you.
activate
No, it doesn't count as an action to activate it. It's the blood point spend is just a thing, because unfortunately with celerity, each spend is only lasts for a turn, so it's like a free action if you like, just because you're just activating your blood. But yes, it gives you 2 actions at your full dice pool, and obviously you have the option to split those down.
Okay, but does it increase my movement at all, or just the?
No, obviously, what I will say again, if you are intending to spend celerity in future, do let me know when I say roll initiative, because it does add to your initiative.
Oh.
Okay. So
I didn't
make
know
sure
what
you
was going. I
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah,
what
no,
was
of course not.
happening yet.
Yeah. But yeah, so for next time, just make sure you declare it at the initiative phase, because then that would be, what is your celerity?
It's only 1
is it?
dot right now. Yeah.
But that would be an automatic success on your initiative. So.
Okay, gotcha. So, how far away is Derek? And
so Derek has leapt across. He's about 6 foot away from you on this metal gantry on the left-hand side of the corridor, with a clear run down towards where this guy is.
But he's not within like melee range of this guy, or
No. I mean, it's going to take you at least a round to get down there, because, as I said, that the section of the corridor that he is in is where the area that you're in kind of disappears into the rest of whatever lies beyond. So he's about 20, 30 feet away. So say about 25 feet. Let's split the difference. That's 25 feet away from you, obviously just under 20 feet away from where he now is, because he's leapt across.
How tall are you, Sam? That would be you, Derek. How tall are you? How tall is Sam?
I don't know. I guess I could just go with my own height.
I think you put on the sheet, you said, I'm sure when you sent me your character sheet, you put you're like about 5'10", 5'11", something like that.
Okay. I don't remember.
So if I use one of the full actions to get to Derek, and then use the other action to pull him back out of firing range, back off of the gantry, back to where we were.
As I said, you'd have to, so again, you'd be having to do a leap, because as I said, if you're coming back down the gantry, there is a section of it that has been purposefully removed. I do apologize, this was my bad. One thing I did forget to say, that bit that connects to where the gate is on the left-hand side, there is like a section of the gantry that has been purposefully lowered, like a gate that can be raised to connect.
Like a drawbridge.
So,
like a drawbridge.
Like a drawbridge, exactly, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so there is a section like that, but...
And that's what he leapt over. That's where
he's leapt over that, yeah. So you've got like the gate here, and he's kind of leapt diagonally across onto the platform over here. But yeah, there is there, but you've not seen any mechanism that controls it, or nobody said that.
So I would basically have to make 2 jumps, right? Like one to jump up to him, and then one to jump back.
One to jump up to him, and if you wanted to try and pull him back, obviously, if he doesn't want to come, then you're looking at a grapple to grab hold of him.
Okay. Because I'm assuming I'm a vampire, so whatever his weight is, should be strong enough to jump with him if need be, even if he was, 200 pounds now. That should be nothing. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm making a jump roll and then a grapple roll, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's entirely up to you. Yeah, certainly I'd say do your jump roll as a full action, so you've got your full dice pool, just in case of any kind of fuck ups. It's up to you then what you want to do. If you want to split your dice pool, one to grab him, but that's not going to leave you a lot of dice to jump back. Plus, also obviously, if he decides to not come with you.
Because otherwise, there's no way for me to be able to cross that 20-foot distance to the shooter in one round. Or would there be, like, if I jumped and then hauled ass?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, obviously, you have got your celerity activated, so you can cover a reasonable distance. So one to jump across, and then you could probably get up to him and have another action. Yeah. That sounds good to be. Yeah, why not? Let's go with
All right, then that we'll go with that then. So full action to jump up onto the gantry or whatever, up onto the bridge, whatever, and then one to haul ass past him to get close the distance between us and the shooter.
Okay, so same as what I do. So same as the roll that Derek made. So you're looking at strength plus athletics, difficulty 6, and you're going to be looking for. You're going to need at least 4 successes, is what I'm looking for, because you need 2 to get 4 feet up to cross to cover the guardrail, and then at least 2 more successes to cover, which will allow you to jump 8 feet straight across. So you could even land beyond where Derek has landed.
Okay, so that's a problem then, because I only have 2 dots in strength. I don't have any dots in athletics, so there's no way I can get 4 successes without spending willpower
you wouldn't. So you wouldn't be able to do it. There is no. It's a one and done. It's not an extended action. If it was a feat of strength, which is an extended action, then there is a way to do it. But
and there's no other way up to that area where he's at.
Not at the moment, and not unless somebody can figure out how to up the drawbridge. But obviously, because there is the gate, you could try and get through there. But you'd need somebody to open the drawbridge from the other side. How are you feeling? How are you all generally feeling amongst yourselves? Odds or evens?
The odds.
Feeling kind of odd today.
Yeah, I'll go with odds.
Yeah, okay. So, that's good for you guys. As you're kind of taking a few seconds to figure this out, we will say that there's and the thing raises up and connects. So, if you want to, you can
just
get through the
ass.
gate. Yeah.
So haul ass to the gate, and then haul ass from there to the shooter.
Yep. Okay. So, fantastic. I am going to need a perception plus alertness roll from. In this case. No, yeah, perception plus alertness roll from you, Karis. While you're doing that, I'm going to go to Andrew, just because I know you're at the back of the list, but let's just see how you're feeling. So, as I said, you've seen Derek leap across, you've seen Ken vanish, Karis is heading towards the gate, Valamaya's disappeared, Cord's just like clapping his ears, but he seems to be recovering. What would you like to do?
The gate is what, on the way out, or where these Sabat came in?
No, the gate is where the platform is that you are standing on. On the left-hand side is a gate that would connect to a gantry, which is the bit there's like a drawbridge that can be lowered so that you can't get any further than the gate. That has just raised, so you could get through the gate onto the same walkway that Derek is now on.
This is so stupid. Derek is a freaking moron. No, not Sam. Derek. Derek is a freaking moron.
Hey.
You resemble that remark.
I got 4 successes on my perception thing that you asked for. So.
Fantastic. So you rush towards the gate. As you go towards it, your keen eagle eyes happen to notice something that you hadn't spotted before. As I said, it is a metal gate, but it has a wooden door frame that has been painted to look metal. And with your keen-eyed senses, you kind of glance around and you see right up near the ceiling leading down, there are what looks like wires connecting to the gate.
basically go through the gate, might possibly blow up.
Possibly blow up, possibly get electrocuted. Who knows? It's all a test.
But it is wood, and wood is a shitty conductor of electricity.
The frame is wood, but the frame is wood, but the door is definitely metal.
Well, a good thing I'm wearing rubber sole shoes. I can always kick the gate.
Not gonna help. It's not gonna help.
And we don't. Technically, we are not living, so I don't have to worry about my heart stopping.
Still have blood.
I don't want to waste my celerity point. Yeah, Derek is an freaking moron. Damn it.
How many of these vampires?
All right,
How many of these La Sombra are on the other end? Just
All that you can see at the moment is one, but you've heard movement beyond that, so you don't know.
And didn't you guys all take guns from Cord before we even came down here?
yes, and I don't have the firearm ability.
Ugh.
No talent, so yeah. And Derek's like right in front of me. It's like what I feel. I wonder how bad would I feel about shooting Derek by accident.
You can shoot past him because he's kind of to the left of you. I'll try if I can.
If I wanted to shoot to the left, just to be sure, because I want to like bend the bullet.
Well, if you wanted to be sure to hit Derek, then as you said, you've got no skill. You just fire. It's all practice.
Ah!
Hey, Max, you said the wires are they're visibly hanging at the top of the gate.
You can see. Yeah, there's a wire that's coming down from the ceiling, and it looks like it obviously connects to something on the gate itself. So it's again, with your inches clever enough.
Is it something that could be cut with claws to disconnect it from the gate?
Easily, yeah. Definitely.
Okay, then that's what I do. I'll activate.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is something you're going to have to do this next round because you did spend a blood point on your celerity, and it does cost you a blood point to pop your claws.
Gotcha.
So we will say that you've got there, you're about to go through the door, then you suddenly see that it holds you up, and you take the rest of this round to figure that out. So, Bill, I'm back to you. What would you like to do as the last person going last in this round?
If I bump up something with my willpower, is it only for the round or for the scene?
So if it's a dice roll, willpower will affect that dice roll. If you're going to use your blood to increase one of your physical stats, it's for the rest of the scene.
Interesting. How many rounds would it take for me to run over to where that guy is that Derek is stupidly fighting?
So if you want to get close up to there now, it would be a similar roll. Again, you can leap across to the gantry, or you can wait to see what Karis is doing with the gate, which looks like it's going to be next round. He's going to be, because obviously you've seen him rush over there and stop, and he's looking at something above the gate. So, I mean, you're not stupid. You know that there's something up. So it's entirely up to you. You can try and leap across, which, as I said, is going to be a strength plus athletics roll, and 4 successes to clear the distance.
And jeez, I'd have to success on every single thing I got. I'm going to try.
Obviously, you can spend a blood point to pump something up, and you can spend a willpower point as well on a dice roll in the same round because they're two separate things. So
yeah, I'm good. I'm going to try and take a shot at this guy with my Colt Python.
Okay, fair enough. So he's about 20 feet away. I mean, I think he's probably still within range, so you're probably going to be all right. Let's just get the weapons back up.
He didn't even get a chance to get him monogrammed yet.
Mother of pearl handles and.
You got a python?
Of course he's got a python.
Don't you pay attention?
Oh yeah, you're well within range. So you got difficulty of 6. So just give us. So with firearms, it's not dex; it comes off of perception.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude. Oh, it makes sense. Damn it. Okay.
So
Do I have to say? Do I have to say willpower beforehand?
Preferably. Again, I'm kind of easy with things. Obviously, if it's a dramatic moment and you've kind of forgotten in that situation, I might go, yeah, fine. But the usual rule is you declare it.
I don't remember what you just said. Okay, fine. I will spend 1 willpower.
Fantastic. Difficulty 6.
And I got 2 successes out of the 3, so 3 successes.
3 successes.
Wow,
Fantastic.
I literally rolled 2 zeros.
Kaboom! As this again, and Cole's like, oh motherfucker!
Yeah, it's loud down here.
Yes, it is. So, there's a Colt Python. So that's 5 dice. So that's 5 dice of damage, and each success that you got adds another dice of damage. So that's 8 dice of damage. Yes, guns are devastating. 8 dice of damage, difficulty 6. You cannot botch a damage roll, so ones are just fails.
3.
One of my customers carries a
4.
python.
I got 4 successes then.
4 successes? Okay,
Yeah.
so I get to roll his stamina to try and soak that. Oof. That is, I didn't get any successes. 1, 2, 3. That drops him straight to wounded. You see him fly back and stagger. Oh, mother bastard! What you also see and hear, what you also see and smell is a gout of blood comes out of him as you shoot him. He is mortal.
Oh, he's a ghoul. Yummy.
Mm-hmm. Yes. How are you all on your blood levels at the moment, please?
I could use 2 blood points.
Okay.
I could use 2. I'm at, I'm 2 shy of having 12.
Okay.
Chris,
10. Clark?
I have 10 blood points.
Okay.
Right now.
And you're at 10 as well. Okay, that's fine. None of you are hungry enough that I require a frenzy roll because of the sight and smell of blood. But yeah, but those of you who have got a few points done, you can eat, but yeah. Okay, so that's the end of that round. New round. Can I have initiatives from everybody, please? And Cord is going to kind of be back in the action on this one because he is here to, again, give you guys a hand if you need it.
Difficulty 6, right?
No, initiative is difficulty 4. Does anybody who has it want to spend celerity at this point for this round? Because obviously your ranking and celerity will give you extra successes, automatic successes on your initiative.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend another point. Bring me down to 9.
Okay.
Okay. You said we just got to get higher than 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 5 successes.
Wow.
So 5.
How many you got?
Clark?
Right. I got 2.
You got 2. And sorry, Derek, how many did you get?
5.
5. Okay. Okay, so from the top, and I need to roll for this guy as well. Oh, he's going on a 3. So at the top, we have Cord. Let me just make a quick roll for him. Okay, so Cord tries to make the same jump that you made to try and catch up with Derek. He leaps across, doesn't quite make it, but he's kind of like misjudges it. He doesn't quite get far enough, but he lands and he's hanging off. He's managed to grab hold of the handrail, but his feet are kind of swinging down above the trough in the center of the walkway of the tunnel. So that's his action for the round, and he's going to spend the rest of it trying to put himself up onto the gantry. We are then with Derek and Chris. So Which of you wants to go first?
Don't I go by default since I have celerity?
You do, yes. But of course, again, I will give you the option if you want to change that, you can do, because I know you said you wanted to pop your claws, which would have been a blood point this round.
Okay, so that's one action, and the other action is to cut the wires.
No. But as I said last
Oh.
time, it costs you a blood point to pop your claws, so you can't do celerity and do your claws in the same round. I'm happy for you to change it if you want to, and have your claws out this round because they will be then out for the rest of the scene. It would just mean that Derek would go before you because he'd be on a 5 and you'd be on a 4.
Okay, whatever.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah, as long as I can cut the wires at some point,
Yes.
so I can get through the stupid gate.
Okay, so Derek, we're with you. This guy's staggering back around the corner.
I want to grab him, and
Okay.
I want to drag him because what I want to do is I basically want this guy to interrogate. So I want to grab, dragging him,
Fair enough.
back toward the group. Did he drop his gun by chance?
Let's have a look. No. No, he did not. No.
All right. While I'm walking toward him, I'm going to pull out my G17 and point it at him and say, drop your weapon.
Okay. He is going to...
I'm going to be extra thuggish with it, too, and hold it sideways.
Okay. He is... He's going to try and duck around the corner, out of line of sight.
All right, I'm gonna squeeze one off then if he's doing that.
Okay. So give us a shot. So that's going to be, again, perception plus any firearm skill that you've got. For that, yours is a Glock 17. So that's a difficulty 7 for a Glock 17.
All right. So pretty much my perception, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I shouldn't have held it all ghetto.
So what did you get? Just a fail?
Yeah.
Okay, so gun goes off. There's a puff of dust as it bends itself into the brick wall of the tunnel, and he disappears around the corner.
Are we keeping track of ammo?
Please, yeah.
Okay.
And we are then with Chris. So yes, you've got your claws out. You can. I'm not going to make you roll for that. You can just kind of like leap up and
just basically go snip.
Yeah, and now you can get through the gate. So the gate isn't locked. You can push it open,
and that's
you are on and you are on the gantry. So we'll say that you can run down to close to where Derek is this round. And then we are with Clark. You are hiding in the shadows, observing all of this.
Well, I started my retreat last round, so I'm going to continue.
Okay, you are aware that nobody else is at the moment is following you, but you are heading back down the corridor. As you do so, somewhere near you, it sounds like it's like almost in your ear. You just hear this voice just go, "Coward! Coward!"
Speaking of, what's the situation on Franklin?
He appears to be standing on the platform. He's slightly disappeared into the shadows, but he's just watching what you do. What all of you do.
Okay.
It's a bit of a spectator sport for him, it appears. Okay, Mr. Taint, there is a gate open. There is a gantry there. You don't know where Ken has gone. He just winked out of existence. What would you like to do?
Let's keep this one going. Okay. That guy's still squirming in his arms. I'm gonna slowly take a couple of steps forward so as to get a little bit closer. But yeah, and I'm gonna take another shot at this.
Okay, so
gun.
I did say obviously because Derek took a shot at him and he's ducked around the corner, so he's out of sight at the moment.
Oh, I thought he grabbed onto him. Okay, never
No,
mind.
no, no. He went up. No, he went up there. He took a shot at him. He tried to move out the way. Derek took a shot,
Okay.
missed, and then he disappeared.
Then
but
I'm gonna
when you-
I'm gonna run up then. Gun's still out.
okay, so you guys are heading ahead. Behind you, Cord pulls himself up onto the gantry. That was the rest of his action. If nobody else is doing anything else, then we will go to a new round. Can I have some initiatives, please?
I just rolled 3 zeros.
Fantastic.
That's insane.
But you don't. Do you have anything that would explode your dice on that? On your?
No, not at all. It's just the idea that,
shame.
like,
But that's
of all
nice.
the things.
Okay.
I got 4.
I have
Four.
3. I have 3, but my question is, I took a specialty for perception. Actually, never mind.
Ken got Wolverine numbers.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a 3. So, and I'm not activating celerity because the claws are already out or up here.
Okay.
Save my blood.
So you got 4, and Bill, you said you got 3, yeah? Okay. Fantastic. So from the top, we are with Clark first. Are you still retreating? You've just seen the other guys all heading up ahead.
Sure. Have I made it to where all the homeless people were around?
Yeah, you're but it's. I mean, it depends. I know you said you're retreating. Are you running back? Or are you walking? How are you? Sorry, I should have asked.
I don't want to draw attention to myself. So no, I'm not trying to
Okay.
create sound.
Okay, so you're moving stealthily. It will take you a few minutes if you're moving slowly to go back to where they were, because it was a bit of a walk there. But you are. If you keep retreating this round, you will be out of line of sight of what's happening ahead of you. You won't be able to see. You'll be far enough away, but you are obviously aware that nobody else has retreated with you.
Between pissing off that sire and then pissing us off right now, you might be re-rolling a new character soon, bud.
You don't know.
Okay. It's entirely up to you, but yeah, so you keep going. No problem at all. Next, we are with Cord, who's going to come running up behind you. And then we're with Derek and Chris. You're up the front. So are you carrying on ahead, or?
Wait, who? Me or Chris?
Both of you. You're both on 4. So you're.
No, I had the 3.
Oh, you had. I do apologize. I misheard you. Sorry, buddy. You're on a 3. So Derek, I'm with you. So you're chasing after this guy?
Yeah, I want to after him. Like I said, I want to try to get this guy for interrogation.
Okay, so you follow him round the corner. You have a the tunnel carries on for about another 10 feet, and then it opens out, and what's beyond that you can't see. It looks like it may even actually kind of dip down. You've got him staggering back up the corridor, covering his retreat. Behind him, you can see another guy standing there, holding an Uzi.
Oh, an Uzi.
Yeah. And it's obviously he's your go, but this guy is on a 4 as well, so it's up to you what you choose to do, because he looks like as soon as he sees you, he's going to open fire.
Can I? You said I just rounded a corner.
Yeah.
Can I dip back behind that corner? I ain't fucking with that Uzi.
Yep, you certainly can. So we'll go. He's going to count the shells, suck a duck. Sorry. Okay, so he's not doing a full auto, which is a good thing. It's a very good thing.
It's my initiative, so I can still duck. I've got.
Yeah, you can. You duck back around the corner, and there's a couple of bullets spray into the wall just next to where you were. But obviously, it is your action as well. So
Yeah.
there's.
Oh.
What would you like to do?
Is there a way? Can I do like a dip around the corner and try to shoot? Without
Yeah. So you still got cover? Yeah, you can do that. Shooting from cover.
I know I don't have much going on here, but nobody said my.
But you've got something. But yeah, obviously the rest of you guys do hear as well the sound of a submachine gun, and you see a few bullets hit the wall up ahead of you, up where Derek is. Yeah, you can shoot from right. Yeah, you can just dip round and fire. Who are you firing at? The guy that you were originally shooting at? He's closer to you.
Because I can tell you from real life experience, a Glock 17 is way more accurate than an Uzi.
Okay, so he does have cover, so that is going to affect the difficulty. Just give me 2 seconds.
Oh crap!
It's going to be this one, isn't it? Oh, hang on. What a fucking idiot. GM screen, it's all on here. Yeah, so that is going to up the difficulty. So your gun is a 7, so it will up the difficulty with his cover. You're looking for a 9.
Oh shit! Okay. I only need 1 9 though, right?
You only need 1 9 to hit him, but again, obviously, the more successes you get, the more it adds to your damage.
Well, shit the bed. I didn't get anything. I missed.
Okay, so another shot goes off. And it's who's goes it next? So we're on Bill, on Chris. I will resolve the other guy that you shot before because he's on the same initiative, but obviously he's already in line of sight of Derek. So he's going to take a shot back, but he has got penalties, and you've got cover as well. So shot goes wide, clips again, knocks off some more brickwork, and obviously, and Chris and Bill, I'm with you.
I get up to Karis by this point, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Are you talking about the gate? Don't worry about it. It was some kind of defense platform that
Can we run through it and get out of here?
I thought I had already gone through it after I
the gate. Yeah, the gate will take you deeper into this, following the direction that Derek's going.
Yeah, we can go through it towards where
Sam, this way.
Sam, quit fucking around.
I throw a rock at him. This way.
Sam's not paying attention. He's looking at a book.
Fuck him.
There's no time for reading.
I start going through also. Fuck this guy. Like, oh my God. Fucking white Derek became black Derek. What the fuck, dude?
No.
We're gone. You're there by yourself.
White Derek's playing his character to the way we rolled him.
Mm-hmm.
The guy likes to fight.
Cool. Anyway, I'm gone. Karis is gone. Everybody's gone.
So you two are running back and following Ken?
No, we're going through the gate.
Yeah, the gate, the way you've gone through the gate will take you in the same direction as Derek is going. It'll
Where the
take you
shooting's
deeper into the
at.
tunnels. Yeah.
What? Well, then why don't
Yeah,
we just
you
go this
could-
way?
You could have just left the same way Ken did, just straight back down the corridor that you came down.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, so the gate is on this part of the thing that will take you deeper into the tunnels after where the action is happening. If you'd
Oh,
have
for
just
crying out loud. All right, fine. Then we're going that way. Okay, so all it is that he jumped over and skipped the
Yeah.
gate. The gate just
Yeah.
thought it was like a hidden door thing. Okay, whatever. All right, fine. We're going in deeper.
You,
If we don't want to, you can.
you said if you don't have the firearm skill, it's based off your perception.
it's just your perception, yeah.
Do you want to give the gun to me?
Sure.
But you're
Not
going to be
safe.
wanting it back at some point.
Take it. There's 5 more bullets left.
Okay.
I got a
And
couple of speed rounds.
Basically, I'll look at him and be like, "You will get this back." So-
Okay.
And then I'll go over to where I hear most of the shooting, which I'm sure the ricochets and shit are, and I'll just kind of do the low crouch and get on my stomach to do the shoot at the feet of the of down the
Okay,
corridor.
so you kind of like roll down, lying prone, and just.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you can take a shot. So as I said, so as you can see now, same as what Derek saw, corridor continues.
Contention. Python don't go.
Pow!
Boom.
It goes pow, mother effer. Pow, mother effer.
So you've got the guy who's been injured is still. He's got no cover. He's retreating up the corridor, and as I said, behind him on the other side of the corridor, there's a guy with an Uzi kind of hidden behind a pole that he's.
But are his legs more legs or feet visible? The guy with the Uzi.
No, as I said, he's hiding behind like a supporting pillar. But I said
So
there
it's
is
more
another guy.
shoulder. So more shoulder and face is what the target that I have.
Yeah. But as I said, the other guy in the corridor who's retreating, who you'd originally shot, is exposed. He's got no cover at the moment.
All right. Well, the Uzi's a more immediate problem.
Okay.
So I'll shoot at the guy with the Uzi.
So that's going to be, because it's a 6 for the Python, so it's going to be an 8 because of his cover.
How many successes do I need?
So you need a success to hit him, and obviously the more successes you get, we will add extra dice to your damage.
And he said I can spend will point to get or willpower to get automatic
And also,
success.
You
or
certainly
blood.
can.
All right. Well, I'm going to spend the willpower to get an automatic success, and then I'll roll 5 dice for see how many extra ones I get. And what do I need to get? What's the difficulty?
So for you, for this shot, it's going to be difficulty 8, and that's going to be perception plus firearms if you have anything in firearms.
All right, so 2 more successes, so 3 successes altogether.
You got 3 successes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. Obviously, he's hiding behind cover. He's not going to dodge, so that's going to be damage for a Python is 5, so that's going to be 8 dice damage. Difficulty 6. You can't botch a damage roll. 1s are just fails. Let me know how much you get, and then I'll roll his soak.
You said I have to get 6 or more?
6 or more standard difficulty, and everyone is a level of damage. As I said, you can't botch it.
All right, so 5 successes.
5 successes. Fantastic. And that's cooked.
This guy is cooked.
And get 2, so that's 3. So 1, 2, 3. So he's down to injured. So all of his dice pool now are at -1s. Fantastic. So you fuck. And again with this guy, there's a jet of blood comes out of his shoulder where you hit him.
Does the difficulty go up if you do like a cold shot to the head? Like, so it would be like kind of an instant kill? Or is that is
There's
there no
not instant.
mechanic for
No,
the...
there's no mechanics for instant kill in this, because they emulate it instead by just making guns absolutely devastating.
Okay.
I mean, it's something like if you do an Uzi on full auto, it's minimum like. So how it works is if your entire dice pool equals 10 or more, every number above 10 is an automatic success. So say, for example, if you got if you're doing it on full auto, you add 10 automatically. So if you got 2 successes on your hit roll, that's effectively 12 successes. So that's 2 automatic levels of damage, and then you get to roll 10 dice damage as well.
Wow.
So yeah, guns are ridiculous. But yeah, no, unfortunately not. But you have clipped him, and he's like, "Oh shit!" Bill, is there anything else you're doing this round? I know you've given him the gun. Is there anything else you want to do?
I could try to throw my knife. How would I do that?
Okay, so do you?
Real quick on game mechanics. What do I do?
It would come off of firearms again because it's a ranged attack.
Okay.
Have you got? Yeah.
Nothing in firearms. What else?
No,
is
no,
there?
no. No, it would come off me. You could do it off melee, or unless you've got throwing as a skill.
I don't see throwing as a skill, but I do have etiquette, and there are lots of knives in etiquette. So how about I use that?
Nice try, but no. But that again would come off of your. It's a ranged attack, so it comes off your hand-eye coordinations. It's
Just perception.
Again. Yeah, but the same thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, but the same thing applies. Again, because it's a ranged attack, the number of successes that you get will add to the damage that you do.
Yeah, I understand. To the guy with the Uzi, I'm just going to throw the knife. What do you call it? I'm going to throw a willpower into it.
Fantastic.
And I need a 5 or higher?
Yes.
Then I got 2 successes.
Okay, 2 successes. And your knife does... It was strength +1, so strength +3. So that's 3 levels. Sorry, that's 1 level automatically, and then your strength +2 extra dice.
So I got 3. Okay. So how many? I got 3 strengths. So how many dice am I rolling?
So you're rolling 3. You roll, and you got 2 successes.
Yes, I got 2 successes.
So 5 dice to roll.
Okay.
Yep, and then add 1 automatic success to it because.
Okay, and I need what?
No.
What do I need to?
You need a 6.
6 or higher.
Yeah, and 1s don't take away from your successes.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's 3 successes total.
3 successes total. Fantastic. That's not so good.
So I never rolled for the knife. I never put down for the knife. So just what's the damage again?
So it's strength +1.
Okay.
And the +1 is an automatic success. So he was injured 1, 2. Oof, that knocks him down to mauled, so he's now on -2s, as he now has a knife sticking out of him as well.
He is
Fantastic.
I brought a knife to a gunfight.
and made it work as well. Fantastic. Okay, so that brings us up to a new round. Let's have some initiatives, please, people.
1 success for initiative.
1.
I'm gonna use celerity this round, so I can get 2 shots. So I can do 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
I got 4 successes.
Okay, give me 1 second.
3 for clock.
All right, so the celerity counts as 1 success, so I have 4 altogether.
4 altogether.
Ken, what'd you get?
You got 3.
Okay, you got that. Okay.
Okay, and Cord catches up with you guys, and he's going on a 3 as well. He pulls out from his jacket. He pulls out a Desert Eagle.
Even bigger than a than a python.
Dude's been packing a freaking Desert Eagle this whole time?
Okay, so we'll go with. So obviously we've got Derek and Chris. You are up first. The guy who doesn't have any. Hang on a minute. Have I done that the wrong way around? Yes, I have. The guy who was exposed in the corridor botches. He slips on some muck and goes flat on his ass. So if he gets an action, will be actually no, it's a botch, so he doesn't get an action this round. He falls flat on his ass, and it's a botch. He drops his gun. So Derek and Chris, we're with you first.
Chris used your celerity, so you're first.
Yes, he did. Yeah, so go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot at Uzi Boy again. Do I have to declare both targets, or can I do one and then if he gets dropped?
Yeah, that's fine.
Take my other action.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So action 1 will be to shoot at.
So how we do this is because as we're doing multiple actions with people doing multiple actions, you will get your first action now, which will be your shot on Uzi Boy.
Mhm.
Everybody else will get their turn, and then we do your second action. We go back to the top.
Okay.
Obviously, if you want to split your dice pool at this point, then because it's the same action, you could take those 2 actions then, but your next full action would be when we go back to the top. So your first shot at the Uzi guy, who this round is going to try and duck away, but he is mauled, so he is at -2s. But he's going to try and duck back further into the tunnels. I got 1 success on my dodge. So,
all right, and you said I have to get 6 or higher. Just to shoot?
For him, because he is behind cover, you're looking at an 8 with the Python.
Okay, so 4 successes then.
4 successes, which is reduced to 3, but that's still. So that's going to be. Oh, Jesus. So that's another 8 dice damage to him.
And I got to get 6.
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
I soaked 2 of those, so that's still 4, and he was mauled. He goes down. He falls out of sight. It sounds like this. Thump. It sounds like he's fallen lower down, deeper into the tunnels, beyond what you can see. But he is gone. You don't know if he's alive or dead, but it was a good shot. I'll come back to that in a second. Derek, we're with you. There's just this other guy who slipped over. He's exposed. He's dropped his gun.
Is he the one that dropped? Wait, is he the one that had the Desert Eagle?
No, he's the one that shot you originally.
Oh.
It's the guy with you that's got called. It's Carter's Ghoul that's got the Desert Eagle.
Okay. I want to walk over to him, pick him up by his shirt, start dragging him back to the group.
Okay. Fantastic. Bill, so Clark, we're with you next. Clark, what are you doing?
All right, so I think I've made it back to the bum cave, right?
Yes, yeah. You come back out. You've come back. You out of the tunnel into the open area. As I said before, the walkway continues, and there's a ladder going up to a plateau kind of above, which is where the homeless area is. Excuse me. As you are doing that, again, just from out of the air around you, you hear this voice just go, "Coward!" And something smacks into the back of your head. I need you to make a soak roll, please. So that's your stamina. If you have fortitude, add your fortitude dice to it. Difficulty 6. Just tell me how many you get.
Okay. So fortitude of 1, so that's 1 die plus the 4 stamina die, so that's 5 die total.
Mhm.
Okay. What number am I shooting for?
6.
Okay.
And again, you can't botch a soap roll, so any ones are just failures.
Can I spend a willpower? Or I guess I didn't declare that. Never mind. All right. I only have 1 success.
Okay. So you take 1 level of damage. You are now bruised. As as you kind of look around, there is a brick that has just flown off the ground and smacked you in the back of the head. And as you look back down the corridor, again, you see this figure, very kind of translucent, standing in the mouth of the corridor that you've just come out of. You see it reach up and grab its head and lift its head off its shoulders. And the mouth is like, "Coward!" It looks a little bit more, it doesn't look as much of a silhouette as when you saw it last time. And give me, what's your... No, I think considering the circumstances, you recognize the figure. You certainly recognize the face. It's the figure you saw decapitated in the building that Laureate killed. But it's translucent. You can see through it.
Okay. Well, it's obviously gonna be a sore spot where the brick hit me, but I'm gonna proceed with my plan, because my plan was to pick up one of those burning cans that people had been gathered around. I wanted to grab one of those cans and then return to the fight with the big burning can.
Okay, we can do that. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, so you look at this and then climb up the ladder. That's going to... Okay, so I'll come back to you in a second. We're going to go back to the other guys. Derek, you're going to grab hold of this guy. He does kind of resist, but again, there's enough of you. He's like, fuck, shit. You grab hold of him. The other guys are there with you, so what would you like to do with him?
I want to drag this guy back to, what was that Nosferatu's name again?
Franklin.
Franklin.
I want to drag this guy to Franklin back, to where he was at. Drop this guy down and go, I have a gift for you.
You don't pass the test for consolation prizes.
This is the piece of shit that shot at you.
I have been shot many times.
And I'm sure it never gets better.
He does kind of reach across to where you've dumped him and just grab hold of just grabs him with his really long fingers by the face and just... This guy's like, oh, fuck, no! As he snaps his neck. I'm going to need humanity rolls from all 3 of you. So this is a conscience roll.
So I lost my second action. Is that...
Sorry, thank you for reminding me. I do apologize. What would you like to do with your second action? So we'll say this, you've got an action. What I'm going to say then in this case is, while Derek is dragging him back, you are there as well. You are aware of further movement deeper down the tunnels. There is something or somebody else down here.
And now, is it, are these, because these were just ghouls, or we assume they were mortals, was this corridor well lit, or was it dark?
It's a bit better lit than the place where you just were. And if you look a bit further down the corridor, again, you can see there's another ladder leading down to A few more, some more tunnels up ahead. They seem to split off into a couple of different directions.
So if this is probably not a fair question, but a common sense roll, would I be able to go to where the guy with the Uzi dropped, get his Uzi, and then come back to the group?
You can certainly be doing that if that's what you want to be doing while Derek is doing his thing with the girl.
Yeah, so that I'm unaware of the offering that he gave to Franklin.
Yeah. So you go up to where he was standing. There is a drop of about 10 feet with a ladder leading down, so you can climb down that. And he's lying there. He's barely breathing. There is blood coming out of his mouth. Obviously, he's leaking from everywhere. If you wish to replenish yourself.
Okay, that's what I'll do then. I'll pull him off into as much of a secluded corner as possible, even if it means going into the muck a little bit, so that we're not in the main gangway or main hallway, and with the as much cover as I can be, since we're prone. And then I'll
don't be shy, just drain him.
Yeah. Shut up, you.
Fantastic. As I said, he is bleeding profusely. So anything that you take is probably going to kill him. So again, I will need a humanity roll from you as well, because you haven't taken a life yet.
Okay.
So as I say, humanity rolls from Andrew, Sam, and from Karis. So that's a difficulty 6, or is it 7? Let me just double check. And that's just your conscience.
Okay, so
is it 6 or 7? You didn't say.
I said I'm just checking.
It's either 1 or 2 that I succeeded with.
That's fine. Either is enough. You just need 1 success.
Just need 1. Okay.
You said a humanity roll, but so what's
you don't actually roll your humanity. You roll you roll your conscience. If you fail, then you lose humanity.
Oh, okay.
You said we only need 1 success?
You do, yes.
Okay. Woo!
Difficulty again?
Give me a second. I'm just checking.
Oh, crap.
It's not on there. Motherfucker.
No matter what, I guarantee I failed. Can I re-roll it with something?
No.
No? All
what, do you want an assist?
I didn't know if I could spend willpower or anything.
You can spend brownie points.
Spend
karma.
Spend karma. Yes, you can. And on this occasion, I will allow that you can spend it after the fact.
Okay, normally it's before the fact.
Ideally, you should declare it, beforehand. But on this occasion, yeah, you can.
So what does that give me using the willpower? Just
it gives you an automatic success.
Oh, okay. So that'll even me out. Because on my roll I had an 8, a 1, and a 3. And so even if I'm assuming the 8 was probably a success, the 1 obviously.
The 8 would have been a success. The 1, would have taken it away.
Right. So if I use the willpower, I can gain that 1 success. And then I'll know next time.
I can't say it in at the moment, and I don't want to hold up the game too much. So we'll say it is a 6. I will double check it though for next time. I'll make sure that's on my list of things to check.
Then I'll know next time to use free roll.
So I'm going to pick up the Uzi. I'm going to take my Python from Karis, put the thing in his hand because I didn't get to go yet, and then and retrieve my knife and lick the yummy.
Okay, so Derek's gone back. You two are together, and as I say, you hear further movement down the thing, and what you see. So look how we're doing for time. Okay, yeah, this seems Yeah, this is going to be a good place.
I do want to say to Franklin, I wasn't looking for.
We'll come to that in a minute because you're in a different place. He's so you've no, you are with Franklin. Sorry, I was trying to do too many things at once. Hold on a second.
Understand.
Okay, so sorry, Derek, you were going to say.
Well, because he had said to me that
you're a pussy.
no, he had said that I
I'm a pussy.
I don't succeed at the test just because of basically kissing his ass. And
No, he said you don't succeed at the test for bringing him the consolation prize.
okay, so what I'm going to say is, I'm not. This isn't about passing the test. This is about allowing you to settle the score with this guy.
How very thoughtful of you.
I'm just going to say this. I would hope somebody would do the same thing for me.
It shall be remembered. And he drags the body over to him and just takes a little off him just as he's dying, and then drops him into the mud. And you this as all these weird creatures down there start devouring his body. Meanwhile, with the other two, where you guys are, so Karis, you've dragged this guy off. You've finished him off. You feel the life draining out of him as he's kind of half bleeding out. You can hear him kind of, as you put the bite on him, going, "Oh, you motherfucker!" And you kind of feel the moment where he passes out of the world.
As he's dying, I say, "Yes, your mother is next."
At which point, a bit further away from where you two are, Andrew, you're probably out in the corridor, so you hear it first. You hear this growling snarl, and you see these two figures. Ken, if you would be so kind as to do the honors, are a bit further down the corridor.
Oh shoot! Okay,
How many?
That dude.
How many blood points did I get from Uzi Boy?
How many are you down?
I have a total of 8 right now.
Okay, so you're down 3, 4.
Oh yeah,
What are you missing, Chris?
Oh, I'm a max of 12, I think.
So then
4.
you're missing 4.
Missing 4.
You're missing 4. Okay, so I mean, he was bleeding out. You would get 3 back off him.
Okay, cool.
But yes, and the guy. It's a shame that he did it like that, but yeah, he's like that, and he has claws out. The woman is standing a little way behind him, looking a little bit unsure, but he's facing up against you two. Let's have him. He's going to have to say something. Actually, no, I'm going to come back to that bit while I think of what he's going to say, because I'm going to very quickly deal with Ken's brilliant idea. You toss it back up the ladder. You see there's the other two, you presume, ghouls of the Nosferatu down here, who had the dogs that were guarding the way. They're obviously on the alert, but from their demeanor, you get the impression that they've been told to expect noises but not to react. So they're surprised when you come scaling back up the ladder. You can see these barrels with flames in them close by. You're going to go and try and grab one, are you? Okay.
Yes. Because I know earlier we had to roll and I succeeded. I wasn't afraid of it when we came into this place.
Yes, but this is a little bit different. So you run over and try and grab one of these things. Again, as you approach it again, and you are definitely going straight towards it, so I am going to need another roll against the rock track from you. This is a courage roll.
Okay.
Of difficulty 6.
All right. Well, I'll use willpower.
Okay.
Subtracting that. I'm going to roll 5 times. Difficulty 6, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 1 success so far. Number 1, so that cancels my success. And then finally, so just 1 success, which is from the willpower.
Okay, you are having to dig deep because something inside of you is saying, don't you fucking dare, don't you fucking dare, don't you fucking dare. You can feel it to the point where you are almost at the point of sweating blood. You are something inside you is so terrified of getting any closer to the fire. You're going to try and pick this thing up, are you?
Yes, and I'm going to say loud enough to deafen those thoughts that you were articulating. I am not a coward, and I reach forward to grab it and lift it.
You grab hold of it. There is the smell of burning dead flesh as you grab this thing, because obviously the metal is hot. You are okay, so I'm going to need a soak roll from you. You can only soak with your fortitude because it's fire damage.
Okay, with my fortitude, so just 1 roll.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 7 on the die.
Okay, so you soak 1. You are going to take 2 levels of aggravated damage. So you can't just easily heal this. Obviously, your strength is pretty good. You can pick this thing up, but for every round that you hold on to this thing, you will take fire damage. You will take more aggravated damage, which can kill you.
All right. Well, I'm going to run as fast as I can.
Okay, so you pick this thing up. Everybody kind of scatters around you. So you've got what? You've got 1 level of lethal damage and 2 levels of aggravated damage. Meanwhile, down in the corridor, this guy looks like the pups have come back. Let's see how much you've learned. And that's where I'm going to call it.
Oh, come on.
We're at 2 hours, 15 minutes.
Cliffhangers.